So what's up everybody, this is 2021 and yet another amazing tutorial. This time around it's a very weird subject and it's a dog. Well, this is a tutorial video on how to smudge paint a dog, how to get a really nice dog done. That's really funny, but it was requested for on Instagram by somebody. So she said she needed me to paint a dog. It felt really weird, but come on, this is what we do. So I tried doing it. It's really not easy. So I got this dog. By the way, if it's your first time of coming to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for the love in 2020. I think 2021 yet to be better because we made so much progress. Thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers. Man, I was 3,000 subscribers on the 31st of December. That was a very big milestone. Thank you for the love. Thank you for always reaching me out on Instagram. It means a lot to me. I really don't take it for granted. So don't forget to watch my different vlogs on what I do when I'm not doing Photoshop. That being said, let's hit right to the intro. Now I had many dog pictures, but somehow I chose this one because this looks like a girl that's trying to ask you for cash. Somehow I like the picture. Now there are many ways to cut out a dog picture, but because this is a blurry image, I took a blurry image because you might want to work on a picture of a dog and it might not come out as crisp clear as most of the pictures. That's why I took this one that looks a little bit blurry with this. I know it's the camera lens blur and stuff, but then that's why I chose this. Now this looks like a dog that's begging for bone. But the first thing I'm going to do here is to cut it out with the paint tool. Now if you work on dogs that have fur, don't use the paint tool. Please don't use the paint tool. I'll show you what you use. I'm going to duplicate this first of all. I'll turn this off, and on this background I'm going to create a new layer here and then add a very bright color, probably like yellow. Then I'll come over to this eraser tool. Instead of going to this normal eraser tool, I'll right click and choose the background eraser tool. Now dogs have fur, and then with the fur it's easier to work. Okay, not this. I'm going to the top of this layer, this top layer here, and then I will just delete this layer. Probably make the tolerance say 30. I'm just going to play around with the figures until you have something nice. Now with this, okay, now this was cleaning with the white, so something like this is not going to be bad, just in case you have a dog picture with fur. Well, I think this is the best way to do that, but I'm going to use the brush tool because using the paint tool would make the picture pop up and look very nice. So probably because this particular dog doesn't have so much, it's blurry at the end, so doing it like this will not give us the precision we need. So that's why I think using the paint tool, I'll just check them and check either. Now I told you something about not doing my videos, not having designated things that I want to do in my videos or say in my videos, but I just work on things and then have something nice done. Now this is what we'll have. I'm just going to change from yellow to probably black, this color under, so we see what we'll have. So we have this. So this is not bad, but I think I'm not feeling it so much. I can just keep erasing. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut out this layer at the beside here. Okay, so this is what we'll have now. Well, if you have a dog with so much fur, this is the best thing to do. But if you have something really blurry, I told you Photoshop gives you what it gives you, what you give him or her. I don't know what Photoshop is, a male or female. So this is what we have now. So look at it. It really does not look bad, but it doesn't look as good as I want them. So that's what I'm going to do. I didn't waste your time. I just showed you because I'm going to take this off. I'll duplicate a new one here and take it back up. I think this is what I'm going to really work with. I'm going to work with this and I'm going to use the paint tool to cut it out. Well, if you're coming to my channel for the first time, if you're here, if you're a returning subscriber, I know this looks weird, but I'm going to drop the link of this particular dog that looks like he's begging for bread in the video description, and so that you can follow me and see what I do. If not, if you really don't feel like that, if you want to get other dogs, probably find a dog that's not begging for bread, then you can get that. But for this, I think this doesn't look bad. You can try out this dog and try what I do. Well, I'm just going to cut out the pictures, the parts of the pictures I think I like, that I want to keep. The part of the dog, since it's blurry, it's not so sharp, so I'm just going to cut out some parts, and at the end we'll use a smudge brush. I'm just going to show you how to use a smudge brush to give him this fall. So if you are in this video, don't forget to stick around to the end. Don't just jump out, come on. And yeah, thank you so much for the love always. I got lots of comments, I get a lot of people always painting my pictures. I feel honored. Well, it's the first time I really feel like this. I really don't feel like I'm all deserving, but then I come onto Instagram and I'm like, oh, I'm Strongosas, thank you so much for the tutorials. I feel like, oh wow, this is quite a lot of impact. So thank you so much for the love, guys. Probably when I get to 50,000 subscribers I would get used to it, but now I'm not used to it, and it's so loving. It's so interesting. So that's what I'm basically doing. I'm cutting out this picture from the background. Then I noticed that a lot of you guys like when I cut out this picture from the background, because that's when I have quite a lot of audience retention time. So I think somehow you like it, seeing all this boring stuff. So I hope you have not clicked out of this video yet. If you have not clicked out of this video, then thank you. If you have clicked out of this video, then probably if you're watching this video off Instagram, off YouTube, sorry, then you should go back and drop a comment, please. So this being done, I'm going to press Ctrl Enter to create this matching ant, like I would always say, and press Ctrl J to duplicate it, and that is what we have for now. So this is what we have at against this. So I'm going to show you the two of them, this at against this. Well, I think I would go for this. This is nicer, but this has quite a lot of variation to it. Well, I'm just going to go for the one I cut out. Then with this, I can just cut out those parts that are white. It's obvious I came from the background, so I'm just going to cut out a few of them. I can't really do much on this. I'm just going to do the way my power reach. That's a bit Nigerian intonation for I can do the much I can. You know, I'm just not going to do more than I think my strength can carry me, because I think I have quite a lot of Indians right in my. It was an Indian that requested for this video, and I had to ask her, do you guys like dogs so much in India? And she said she really did not know, so that she just has a personal liking for dogs. I think this is nice. So the next thing we're going to do here right now is it's a lot of time wasted already. I don't think it's wasted, so I'm just going to duplicate this. I'll go to layers, mode, adjustment. I'll go to shadows and highlight to make it brighter. So this is how it was before, so I'm going to reduce this. Then the highlight, I'm just going to reduce that a little bit. Okay, I think this is nice. I'm just going to make the highlight like 2, then make this one like say 18 or 19, 20. I think this is not bad. I'll press okay. So this looks nice. So before or now, next thing we're going to do is I'm going to merge it with the one below, because I don't have too many layers. So I'm just going to press Ctrl E to merge these two. So I'm going to name this whole body. Then after this, I'm going to press Ctrl J. And I noticed that a lot of you like when the tutorials are long still, so it has so many details. I really don't like when they're long. Sometimes it's a lot of work to want to upload these really long videos, and you're like, oh my god, are you sure I can really do this? But if people give me the impression that, hey, I'm strong, keep doing what you're doing, we are with you 100%. So this being done, I'm going to press Ctrl Enter. Now Ctrl Enter, and this is what we have now. Well, I don't know if I can show you before, but let me show you. This is how the dog was normally, and this is how it is now. It has a little bit of cartoonish look to it. So in a few minutes you have this. This is a good result. Congratulations, you have just passed your MBA exam in Photoshop really. So the next thing I want to do is this. Now, because this creating a dog is very unique, I'm just going to cut out a few things that I think might just be blurry when I add oil paint, like the eyes, like we do for human beings. But I'm not going to cut out a lot of them. Just watch the way I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut out the eyes. I'll duplicate with Ctrl J. I'll cut this out too, the eyes here still. Now, because when I use oil paint, it will just turn out blurry, and it will make everything a little bit artificial. So I'm just going to cut this out with Ctrl J and merge these two together. And then the nose, his nose. Dogs have a unique sense of smell more than humans. I don't know how much it is, but I think his nose is this, I don't know, it has some very distinctive things. He looks, I think I like animals a lot. I had a very big dog once. It was very gigantic. It was a Caucasian Shepherd. So I'm going to duplicate this with Ctrl J and probably name this nose and name this eyes. Remember I told you it's good practice to name your layers. So this being done, I think this is beautiful. So the next thing I want to do is I think I'm going to go straight over to oil paint right now. Now I have a system that does oil paint very well, but the fact that I have a lot of people that still have issues with oil paint in their system, that's why I'm going to go over to Photoshop Cs6 to show you how it's done. So if you have an issue with Photoshop or oil paint, now probably in Photoshop CC17 for example, I come to blur, sorry, what is that, stylize, I come to oil paint, it's grayed out here. But if you go to CS6, it's under liquify over here. Now it's that like that because your system what's that called, I don't know what's called, but my system does not have enough facilities to carry out Photoshop CC17. So that's why I'm heading over to Photoshop CS6 right now. So in CS6, I really don't like using CS6 because I feel like it's not stable in my system. Sometimes it goes off, sometimes it crashes. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of my system, but that's how I feel. So this is what I'm going to do. Basically, I'm going to try 2 things out, and I think you should try them too, or just look at me and see what I do first. So I'm going to go to filter. I'm going to go to oil paint and check what it's going to really look like when I oil paint this. So this is how it looks like. I'm going to take down the shine a little bit, or maybe make the shine 0.5. and just give the thing a stylization that I want really. So I think I want the whiskers to come out well, so this doesn't look bad at all. This doesn't look bad, so I'm just going to leave it at this and press OK. Because remember we cut out the nose before, so I think what nose is better. So I'm just going to make this nose and probably oil paint the nose still. So I think this is better. I think you should do this now. I'm going to work on this nose differently, but for now this is what I want to really work on. I want to work on it like this. So I think I'm going to have this. I have a little issue. I think this is not bad. So this is how the nose was supposed to be. They're just virtually the same thing. I shouldn't have cut it out, but regardless of how it is, it's nice still. It's nice. So this is what we are going to do. Now we have this on this. The next thing we want to do is to add colors. This is the trickiest part. This is where the real trick is. Now I'm going to add a new layer. Do I need to do this here? I think I'm done with oil paint here, so I'm just going to go over to Photoshop CC17. I came here so you know how easy it is to get to filter and then go to oil paint. Now there's no stylize here. The stylize here does not have oil paint. They took it to this place because of the distinct feature, but now they have rearranged and arranged and rearranged and arranged. If you have an issue with oil paint, you can send me a DM. I sell Photoshop CC, I don't know, the version that has oil paint CS6. You can, of course, for a little bulk. So let's go back to Photoshop CC17. So in Photoshop CC17, like I am, I'm just going to get the nose, just highlight the nose by pressing Control. I'll come to the nose, I'll click it so it selects this part, and I'll come over to this place and I want to smudge it out. So I'm just going to make it the strength, say 30. I want the nose to be smooth. That way it's going to give us a feel that's it's an art picture or stuff like that. I think 30 is too harsh, so I'm going to use 20 as the brush size. Well, I make all these mistakes sometimes, so you know that I really make mistakes. I'm not one superhero. Well, I just try some things. There's really no harm in trying, you know, so I just try some things and get some things done. Well, if you don't know how to smudge, if you really want to learn how to smudge, I have a classic video on how to smudge. You might want to check that out. It's very nice and informative. A lot of people liked it. From the feedbacks I got, I think a lot of people actually liked it. So if you're here to check it out, check out other videos. I did a lot of videos for how to make a hair, and I think I'm going to do others. So probably a guy in glasses. So if you have any issues, you can drop them in the comment section. If you have what you want to talk about. If you're watching this video off YouTube, come on guy, you really need to go on YouTube and give me a few watch time. I don't know, probably just watch the videos, don't skip the ads, because that's a little way about how I make revenue, and I think that should be very nice. So this is a dog nose now, before and now. I don't know which is better. Let's see. I don't know what's better, but I don't know if this is what I prefer, but this doesn't look bad at all. Now this is the trickiest part, adding colors. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to create a new layer here. Of course, I'm going to clip it here. By clipping, I'll either right click and create a clipping mask, or the shortcut is to press alternate while you're in between these two places. I'm here and I'm here. So when I'm in between it, there's this clipping mask. Then I'll click it and then come over here and probably write color. Yes, now this is where the whole stress is. Now I'm going to pick a base color that I think is dominant in this face. Now what's the color here? So I'm just going to pick with the eyedrop tool. Well, there's this thing here I need to take out, so I'm going to press enter to take that out. I pick the eyedrop tool. I'll probably pick a color that is dominant. I think this color is dominant, so I'm just going to go to color. Doesn't look bad so much, although it doesn't look so nice, but it doesn't look bad. Now the next thing I'm going to do is turn off this color and probably pick an eye color here. Eye color, it's yellow kinda, so I'm just going to do that yellow. So I'll come on top of this place, create a new layer, clip it here, name it eye color, and choose with the eyedrop tool, pick this and press Alt and backspace to delete it and choose color. Well, it looks like it's a ghost, so I'm just gonna choose a color like this and just paint it over here. I don't know why it's just like this. It's supposed to be blue. Yeah, that color. So I'm just gonna pick a color like this and paint it over here. So let's say 90. Well, it doesn't look bad at all. So I'm just gonna unselect and come over to this place still and just put another color. Well, it might look very boring, but I'm just basically adding colors under the main picture that will come out very nice. So this, I'm going to add a new color. Oh no, I would have selected this. Select this, add a new. Nah, I think this yellow is not brilliant enough, so I think this yellow is okay. Then probably go to swatches, choose the former blue I used and select it here. Oh, it looks like it's blind on that eye. Not so bad. So I'm just going to press this color. So this is what we have. So without the eyes, with the eyes, it has popped up. That's what I'm going to do on the different faces. Then for the nose is very distinctive, you know, so I'm just going to do that. I'll turn all this off, pick a dominant color of the nose, another color layer here, and type nose color. I'll just type COL. I think that'll make it easier. So then I'll go over to color here. Oh, okay, apart from a few places that looks unsaturated here, I think the other places just match. So I'm just going to select this. Now, why we're adding colors is this. Adding color just makes it look like art. That's what smudge paint is about, having a smooth face. Now, this dog cannot have a 100% smooth face, but however, he can have something nice. So this is what we'll have. Now, I'm going to add color here and just name this 4 color. I don't know if I'm really fast, but if I'm not fast, if I'm really fast, you can tell me to slow down, or you can just reduce the speed of the video and get something beautiful done. Well, it was really challenging getting to do this. It was really challenging, but I know watching this, you might be like, oh, what's next, Armstrong? What's next? So doing this, I'm just going to show you something. So I'm going to pick the brush to set the opacity to say 70 by typing 7 on your keyboard. Select this part and add. Okay, I'm just going to add color, make it color like this, and then for this part I'll add this color here. Then I'll just go to different parts, add colors. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to go into so much detail, just so it doesn't turn out really long or extremely long. But okay, I'm just going to make it 70 still. Yes, and this and this. Well, because we have a base color here, and adding all this color just makes it pop up. Now it doesn't look like I've done much, but before and now, see, look over here and then you see. So that's what I'm basically going to do. So I'm just going to pick a dominant color here and just work on this. You might not see what the color effect is causing, But if you are very observant, you know when the colors are overlapping and when it's causing something good, nice, and something not cool. But either way, you should be very careful with colors. Then you can just go ahead and create dark falls here, you know, get something nice. If 70 is not okay, you can type it on your keyboard to make it 80 here now. So you can just select a color layer and add the color to give him this nice fall. He's a pretty dog that's begging for something. I don't know, dogs can get like that. They really make you look like you're a bad person for not giving them the bone they asked for. Oh, get your hands off me, you dog. Well, that's by the wayside. We're learning 2021. Somebody said I should cut down on my jokes. I don't know, it really keeps me going because sometimes making these tutorials can be very boring and back aching, and you just want to probably gist with somebody that is not gisting back or not talking back. You just want to just tell them so that if they watch the video, they're like, oh, Armstrong, I think you're a very nice person. Well, recently I've been getting a lot of, well, by the way, before I get criticized again, I'm just trying to add colors on this part. I'll pick a color here, then I'll add it here. Do you understand? That's what I just do. I just add the colors. Now this is what I'm doing. You see this part of the video, this part of the picture, I'm just trying to make it relevant. So I'm just going to add a color that I want. So that's what I'm basically doing. But for all these parts, I'm just going to add the lighter color since that's the underlining color here. So I'll just add the lighter color here and then turn this off and add a few extra highlights to it to make it pop up and make it nice, give it this nice feel. Well, that's what we do. That's art. So, and this is not the regular art, so you just need to take out your time to get something beautiful done, make it look very nice, make it look very sleek, make it look very sweet, you know, and stuff like that. So that's what we have right now. Well, this is what we have. This dog guy. Well, so that's really what we have. It doesn't look like it's a lot really, but doesn't look bad either. Why it looks really off is because of those colors down here, the white color. So that's what I'm going to add right now. So I'm just going to click on this, turn off this layer, and then just click on everywhere that's white here, just make it white. We can add the other underlining colors later, but this is the color I want us to add for now, the white here. So it looks like there are variations on his skin, yeah, on his fur. I think it's fur skin, I don't know which it is, but if you have a little issue, you can always erase it. Okay, no, so the background eraser. So I'm going to use the eraser tool and just come over here, eraser for Photoshop, eraser for crying out loud. Okay, so eraser. So you can just turn it off, keep turning out this color layer. Now this is the color layer. You can turn it off, see what you need to add, turn it back on. Like for this place, it looked a little bit unsaturated. I can choose the brush tool by pressing B on my keyboard and choose this place. It's a little bit unsaturated, but here it looks really saturated. So I can turn it, you know, just take it like this, and this place too would look unsaturated. So this is what we have. I think we're already getting somewhere nice. But however, I think the white colors are the things that are missing. So I'm just going to go to the swatches, choose the former white color I used, and select this part and make it white. It's still in 70, so I think 70 is not bad after all. So select this color, white. Okay, then I need to zoom in here now. Now, because of time, I'm not going to really go into so much excruciating detail, but if you really watch the video, you get the point and the hang of it. And I would really honestly want to see what you did. I want to see a short video, I want to see a picture, I want to see what you did. Let me know that you really watched this video and you liked it. If you didn't like it, you can say tell me, and I'm sure I would want to produce something that you would like and be like, yeah, I'm strong, it was nice. So I'm going to turn this off and select, okay, I think I know where the few white falls are. So you can just turn it off, see where the white falls are. I reduce the opacity to say 42 or thereabout. I'm just experimenting. I'm always experimenting. I'm a science student, just in case you are not aware. So I like experimenting, creating hypotheses. I don't know if that's the real word. So 30, I made the brush 30. I'll paint over these places. I think he's a white dog, so white and brown. Doesn't look bad at all. So it doesn't look like this. What we have been doing has created a lot of impact, but see, before, now it looks like a weird dog. But this, you see, there's quite a lot of variation to it now, and he looks like a nice dog. So I'm just going to add a little color here with 30, a little brown color here to make him look nice and like a cute dog. A cute dog that has other dogs looking at him. So this reddish or orange color here, I'm still going to add that. So orange color to this place. So I think that's where he breathes. When dogs really get angry, all these parts turn different colors or red, and the dog just wants to bite you. I remember going to a friend's house once and I was like, don't worry, my dog doesn't bite. Man, your dog is getting close to my leg and you see your dog doesn't bite. I was scared to scorn. But yeah, I've grown to really like them. I think they're very, very beautiful pets. Anyway, they're pets you want to keep. I'm more like a dog person than a cat person. Yeah, I know people disagree with me and they're like, come on, why don't you like cats? Cats are beautiful, but I prefer dogs to cats. I'm sorry about that, but that's just my preference. I'd rather have a dog in my house than have a cat climb in my bed in the night. Come on, do you want to eat me alive? I feel like generally dogs are beautiful and they're just, come on, look at this cute thing. He wants to ask for something, I don't know, a bone or something. That's how they behave. They want to ask for something and they just want to play on intelligence and make you feel like you're a bad person. Okay, so this is all we have. Yeah, well, it might just not look so beautiful like your mind might be telling you, but trust me, it's a beautiful dog and this is not so bad. What we have now is not so bad. I'll show you. If I turn down all of this, turn all of this and turn it back on, you see what we have before and now. You can pick a few places that you want to highlight, like these places, this extra brown. And dogs really, they use their colors to attract females, so you might want to give them their colors. If a female dog sees your laptop, she'll be I don't know, into the dog, forgetting to see him. If there's anything like that, don't mind me, I'm just playing around. So just give him a little extra colors. If you can add another color on top, click it here, probably go to soft light, not bad. Go to soft light and pick a less saturated color here. This will be nice. Pick a more saturated color here, something like this, and give him a soft light here, soft light here, soft light here, soft light with 20. I think I'll make it 30. So soft light, not bad at all, So this is what we have without soft light. If you don't like it, you can probably reduce the opacity, but it just gives you can add a new layer. And I'm just gonna name this soft light and name this overlay. Now, to get something really beautiful done, most times it would take time and take lots of practice and trials and errors, but you really need to learn how to do all these things. So soft light and overlay, they have their own job. Overlay just is a lot harsher than soft light, but generally it's a good video. I said video, that's not video. It's a good try. Now this is what we have, this beautiful looking cute dog. This is what we have. Now I'll show you before and now. Now this looks like it popped. What caused the difference? Let me see. What caused the difference? Let's check. This added to it, so I'm just going to reduce opacity a little bit, and the soft light, I think everything added to it. So I'm just going to go over to this place, the body color. I'll press Ctrl J to duplicate it. I'm just going to clip it up here still and add a little highlight and shadows. So the shadows, I'm going to make it mid tones and just reduce this a little bit. And with the H on the keyboard, and I'm just going to add highlight. It's supposed to be O, but I made my dodge the H. So I'll highlight to this part. I think this part needs to really glow to look like an art, so I'm just going to make it 30. And work on this, make this nice and subtle and beautiful. Well, so make this cute, and that's what I do really. I just get something that's not supposed to look beautiful and turn it, make it artistic and beautiful, and probably can get to sell others. smudge paint dogs online. Get your animated dogs at discount rate. But I feel like if you take out time to practice on animals, you really get something beautiful done, something that we really don't see every day. And well, it's going to be nice. If you want to really try it out, you notice that it's going to be very nice. Well, I'm not feeling this thing a lot. I feel like it's too sharp, but regardless, I can make it mid-tones and just turn up this, make this nice, on top of his nose here. I want to make it look really shiny, so it looks animated. So I'm just going to add a little bit highlights to it. So the highlight to it, and highlights, add highlight here. So this make his nose, cute dog, under his eyes here, on top of his eyes, here. I know you're following bomber to bomber. Here. Okay, so his fur, under his fur here. Not bad. Under his fur, this doesn't look bad. Okay, I don't want his face to look too swollen, like probably he was on a dog fight. So this is not bad. Well, this doesn't look bad at all. I think we have done a decent job. So congratulations if you're watching this video. If you're watching this video off YouTube, my guess would be, please go on YouTube and leave me a like, leave me a comment, watch the video on YouTube. It's going to boost what I do, and it's going to be like, Armstrong, thank you. It's like you're literally giving me a little tip, probably $1 or $2. So I think that's going to do a lot. So this is what we'll have now. He looks like he's crying for something, but who knows? He might not really be crying for. He might be crying for something, since dogs really don't shed tears, but they just keep this sad face. So he might really be crying for something, or might be very happy, but who knows? But this is what we have now. Decent dog anyway. So before and now, this definitely looks animated and looks nice. So this is what we have on the video. Now there's a final touch you might want to do to this thing. You might want to select all these layers. I'm just going to select from here all the way up here. I said, oh, okay. Select here all the way up here by pressing shift. I'll select everything here, put it in a new layer, group 1, and press Ctrl Alternate E to put it in a new layer, so I can see the before now. Well, this doesn't look bad. And the final thing I want to do is go on the Smudge Brush here. I know now this is the old Photoshop, so you don't really have this interface of the brushes, but check if you have a scattered brush like this, or you can get a 4 brush, but check if you have a scattered brush like this, brush with rough edges. So I'm just going to look for one. I think this isn't bad, so I'm just going to come over here, make the so I press tab to increase the size. I'm just going to make the opacity, make the strength like 50, and on top of this layer up here, I'm going to turn down this one off. On top of this layer up here, I'm just going to take it out. So let's say I'll make it 70, increase the size a little bit. So I'm just going to make that come out here very well. So let's say make it 70, and of course just do this. So I didn't get to fast forward this video. I think I'm getting used to shooting long videos, and everybody's going to know me with shooting a long video. Well, you might want to know what I really look like, what I really do when I'm not doing Photoshop, or when I'm not smudge painting or adding colors to whatever I am. Well, I have videos you might want to check out. Those were very fun videos. I did a lifestyle vlog, very nice, very nice. So just basically take out the edges here to give it this fall look. That's what a lot of us do. A lot of us, because we are actually a lot. So not bad. You can get a 4 brush to add the nice thing. I want to see what you have to do. I want you to wow me. I want you to make me look like, oh god, I would have added a little more effort. Yeah, I want you to wow me. I want you to make me feel so nice. Well, this is how it's done. It doesn't look like we are doing so much right now, but if you add a background to it, you'll see that we are actually adding a lot of texture to the edges, and it will make the picture look nice and appealing to the eyes generally. So you might want to check that out. Anything to make your art better is what you should do. Whatever you have to do to make your art better, watch more videos. I still watch a lot of videos on YouTube. I still get those guys too. I still follow them. I still subscribe. I still, you know, anything to get a nice art done. So this is what we have. You see, I will show you before and now. So this looks better. Well, you can just probably make some go in, make some come out, make it realistic. Either way to make it look nice. So with the backgrounds, I'm just going to go to my saved pictures, and then these are some backgrounds I got from pixels.com and some others I just got different free backgrounds. If you have issues with how I get backgrounds, you can as well just probably send a DM, or no, not send a DM. Please check out my former video on how to get this done. A lot of people send DMs and they don't even make any effort, and I'm Stronger Sars, how do I get to do this? I'm Stronger Sars. So I'm going to open with Photoshop. I'm Stronger Sars, I'm trying to do this, it's not working. I'm Stronger Sars, I'm trying to do this, it's not working. And I can't answer everybody at the same time. It's really stressful. So this is the background I feel like we should use. I don't know, I just from instinct, not like there was any special thing. So I'm just going to reduce the size. I think this size is way too much, so I'm just going to reduce the size, make it here. It's a dog, so probably something dreamy would not be bad. So something like this under this place, not bad, not so bad. But I don't like the color. So with the with the color balance, I can probably just change the color to something brownish. Something brownish would not be bad. Brownish. So I'm just going to go back to check what I have. Brown. So highlights. I'm just going to make it brownish a little bit. I don't know. Or the other ways to do this, I'm going to pick a color from the 4 here, for example, make it brown. Clip it to this place, make it color, or make it soft light. I think color would have a better color, and just reduce it a little bit. So it's just going to add a little brown to it and make it look nice. But I think the background looks sad, so this will make it look brighter. But either way, this is a unique video on how to smudge paint a dog. First of all, cut out the dog from the layer, then add colors, smudge oil paint it first, then add colors, then add the shadows and highlights, and the dog is ready. Unlike human beings, it's not so complicated. So if you like the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, don't forget to tell your friends about this video, don't forget to watch it on YouTube, don't forget to leave a comment, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to be creative. And this is me signing out and telling you, please don't forget to reach me out. I really want to see what you did. So until meet the next video about probably a guy on glasses, don't forget to stay creative. Bye bye.